Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm Mr. Randy, and well, I forgot to do this one, so we're going to expedite this promptly. So if you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. All my returning viewers, always good to see you. You know how we do, so let's do it. So this is the remnants of that Jack Daniel's Barrel Select Barrel Proof 131 proofer. Yeah, yes, that's a Still Austin 375 bottle. Absolutely fantastic for what it is. Just to keep reusing it for experiments and whatnot. Just give it that little bit of an agitation. So if you're new to the channel, every so often I will have this idea, this theory that's kicking around in my head, and I have to absolutely flesh it out and see if it's anything to continue thinking about. So like I said, this is the remnants. So what I did was when I originally did Cork Pop, when I originally had that bottle, 131 proofer is way too dang much for my taste, for my palate, my acceptance. So I decided to proof it down at about the closing in on the halfway mark for the full review. I decided I want to proof it down and see if I could make it more tolerable, more pleasurable for me to drink. So I proofed it down. So from 131 down to 100 proof. I've already drank a couple of glasses yesterday, and I was like, you know what, I gotta do the video. Now we can conclude this experiment of proofing that 131 proofer down. So on the nose, I am definitely still getting Jack Daniel's. You're still getting that signature smell, that aroma. You know that's a Jack Daniel's. It's got like a sharp oak. It's got a very sharp oak spice that wants to, hold hands with that. A little bit of vanilla, and then everything cuts out after that with the ethanol. But that is for sure, definitely. I was clearing off the shelf and downshifting the channel, and I saw this bottle sitting in the back. I'm like, oh crap, what did I forget? Because I did that new riff, and I finished all that out and cleared all that out. And I was clearing bottles off the shelf and basically trying to keep a minimal. And then I saw that in the back sitting next to my Infinity bottle. And I was like, man, I forgot something. And then I took a drink of it, and I'm like, that's Jack Daniel's. That is Jack Daniel's. So if I proofed it down from 131 to 100 proof, that would match. Would it match the Bottle and Bond? I know they have a slight bit of a difference, but could that be a little sidestep to Bottle and Bond? I mean, I paid $30-something for that 375, and I believe the ratio was like around 1 and 5, I think, something like that. So you can get like 5 bottles out of that one, or 6 out of that one. Let's go ahead and get on the palate. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Now I can tell that this has been proofed down, because if you've had the how should I say, I don't want to say unmolested, but if you've had the unperverted, no, if you had the original proof, the strength, then you get that there's quality behind it, but it's that proofage that just hits the back of the throat and just scorched me pretty bad. And if you just proof that down, you take away that scorched throat. Yes, you are turning down the quality, but it's still very recognizable. So I'm going to see if I can compare it to the Bottle and Bond, and what's that other one? I forget that other one that's like 100 proof or something like that, but it's not Bottle and Bond. Let me see if I can give you a good look at the glass before we finish this off. Yes, my hands are unclean. I did clean them. It's just still, I didn't clean them enough. So viscosity is like a meh. So let's go ahead and finish this. Still getting that 3-second dryness. 3-second dryness up front. That dissipates. You get that sharp oak. A little bit of vanilla. Caramel on a very trailing end. getting lots of action on the tongue, and Jack Daniels would usually do that. I get a little bit on the cheeks, and it wants to crawl up through the gum line. As far as any warmth on the back, it's definitely exceeded a 1, but I don't think it's going to push a 2. I mean, I did proof this down to 100. I'm really starting to get into behind the scenes of this stuff. I wanted to give myself plenty of time to get experienced and get to know the spirits and the libations before I start looking beyond what's in the glass or the bottle. Once you have a better appreciation for what's in the bottle, then you gain an experience and appreciation of where it comes from and how it's made. That gives you an increase of overall appreciation. So there's a little bit of bitterness on the back end of the tongue. That just came out of nowhere. So much so that it was like standing up on the back of the chair, waving a big flag. Hello. Okay, so overall, I'm going to say that this is well, obviously, it's a better way to enjoy it and appreciate it. I think can maybe proof it down just a little less than what I did, maybe 110. I don't think I did step down until I got to the 100 proof, and I felt that was probably going to be the best way to go. So I just went ahead and shot for the moon for the 100 proof. But I think maybe 110 might be okay. Still give you a little bit of strength and rough edges. But this is a heck of a lot more drinkable now, that's for sure, and that's the point. Well, like to know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Have a good one.